bikes, left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes, left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes, left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes, left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler.
What is up, guys? We are live. Welcome everybody to the stream. Hello there. Oh, a lot of people in chat today. Is it because I put that I'm going to be building decks? Must be. Tiabor Tom, Masei, Bitslap, Unleashed. Also on here, Fuzzy Dice, and everybody else. Hope you all are having a good weekend so far. I know I am having a decent one. Hello there, everyone. There he is, Mr. Bird's Nest himself. Listen, we don't make fun of the bird nest, okay? All right? Show some respect. How's it going, buddy? Yep. Here's a little bit messy today. It is what it is. Let's get our coffee and let's chat before we get to the point of talking Riftbound. Still in TCG Arena. Can't recommend Atlas enough for being able to show the focus shift. I mean, you just give thumbs up in TCG Arena, right? Doing good, finishing my game up. Nice, man. Nice. Every day, a new missionary. Oh, Jesus. When I thought missionary, you kind of threw me off. From Rift Atlas. That is true. There's a lot of them. Yay, stream time. Get some rest. Venom. A decent amount. Yeah, a decent amount. I'm pretty neutral on my how rested I feel. Can't wait to see you build Nasus. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Ooh. So good. What legend am I building first? I don't know. I actually don't know, brother. Hard to say. Spin the wheel. The real one is Shen. Is that right? I mean, I bet I could build a Shen deck that I just beat everybody with. I guarantee it. Especially if everyone else is like making inefficient decks. But doesn't mean Shen is good. My brother loves Shen. He's been owning it so hard. Okay, alright. Nice. Nice day today. We deck building all night? I don't know. We'll see. Having coffee now. We'll figure it out. I ended Unleashed meta with another buy from me. Vendetta can come. What do you mean? I ended Unleashed meta with another buy for me. Oh, Vendetta can come. Got it. Good job, dude. Well played, man. Oh, can you just keep stacking up buys? Is that how it works? Real deal with Shen that he is not hold legend deck. He is movement tempo attack deck. Why? Why is he movement tempo attack? You just use the shield, the tank thing to keep your important units alive. Basically 6 charms with Origin Shen. Plus the flow, right? So you have 9 charms. Interesting. Interesting idea. Okay. So what do you do when they drop Aurora? And it hits Elder Dragon? How do you win? You cry? I see. So you just cry. Okay. All right. I respect it. It's insanely aggro. I think it low-key goes under Aurora. Wow. How's it capturing that fast? Are you like charming your own unit to like multi-capture? You can't charm your own. Okay, yeah. So how do you do it? Why are you so fast? Why are you so aggro? Not so fast works for Elder. Sure. Reminds me heavily of Azir. Interesting. That's a direction I didn't really foresee, man. I didn't think about it. Because everything we saw was just like nudging us towards holding, but I can kind of understand what you're trying to say. Isn't Leona just better? Like, is Shen's signature card that important? Your main value is a lot of hidden move spells and 2 drops with Big Might and Skali's finisher. What's the first deck you're gonna build? I don't know. And why is it Jace Aurora? I don't think people want to see Jace Aurora. I think the Origins unit is just way better than any Leona unit. Alright. Just Origin Shen. Yellow Shen. Okay, okay. You know what? I can kind of see it. Ginkgo Temple's low-key really good. Sure. Interesting. I mean, that is a way to approach it. Have you ever been swatted? I feel like in Germany, streamers get swatted very often. The last time, not a single person, almost not a single person knows where I live. So how can they swat me? Right? That's the reason I keep myself a little bit anonymous. You can't swat me if they don't know what my residential address is. So I'm safe. Almost nobody even knows what city I live in. Not to mention my like home address. They don't even know what city. Almost nobody knows what state I live in Brazil. All they know is Brazil. Now, of course, there are people who have my home address. There are. But very few. Almost nobody knows my real name. There's very few people who know my real name. There's a couple, but there's not many. Now, if somebody really wanted to find out, they probably could, but it's not information I just give out, you know, randomly. So it makes it much less likely that a low-effort troll will be able to do anything crazy. Gustav Rappler. When I see you at the next RQ, I will send a SWAT team to your table. Sure. You were here when you saw the wig come off? You were blinded for 3 days? Jesus. Haven't tuned in since Runeterra. How is Riftbound in comparison? Alright, chat. We are fact-checking our friend here. Not saying I don't believe you, but I'm saying that I'm going to fact-check you, brother. Let's find out if this is true. Has it been since Runeterra, since our boy has been in here? Fact-checking coming. Sword of Spaghetti. Following since 2020. Previously subbed for a month. His first... Okay, I can't test, unfortunately, because it's his first message, so... Quite possibly that is the case. Maybe he's a YouTube viewer, a YouTube enjoyer. I will assume you are being honest, good sir. Welcome back. Seems legit. Does indeed. YouTube Andy. Makes sense. Welcome to the stream, YouTube Andy. How's it going, Chad? My name is not Chad, but close enough. Blood Moon. How's it going? I'm pretty good, buddy. I'm in a bulk phase right now. I'm eating more, but unfortunately, this bulk is not gone according to plan. I put on way too fast. I came back from Netherlands, what? A little under a month ago, like 25 days ago. And I've already put on 5 kilograms, which is too much. 5 kilograms in under 4 weeks is way too much. So yeah, I gotta slow down a little bit and go maintenance mode for a while and just maintain this weight. You eat some strange Dutch food that you're not used to. I wouldn't say anything strange. Not many strange things. I eat Dutch food, but I have a very broad palate for food because I've just traveled so much that I like almost everything that is good. So there's nothing I ate that was weird to me that I didn't like. I had what is it called? Stroopwafel. That was decent. It was decent. That's what everybody said to get. Had some freshly made. I had some of those licorice gummy cars. Autodrol was pretty cool. Probably the weirdest thing I had was a sandwich with raw herring. Autodrop, yes, that's the one, yeah. So I had like raw herring, like just the raw fish itself, a big thick slice inside a sandwich. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Had it at like a fish market. So that was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, overall, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I have pictures of the raw fish sandwich I ate. I tried it and I even videotaped myself trying it, but There's nothing really to see in the video because I just ate it. It's like, yeah, it's pretty good. So, it was just in case I had a funny reaction, but I didn't. So that was I was like, okay, yeah. Have a look here. Find. I'm just gonna zoom in on the fish itself. Now, it doesn't look appetizing, obviously, on the picture. You can see all of that is fish. It's just raw fish. Not that thick. But yeah. I got a text message. Boys, I almost leaked a text. But I was only showing the bottom part of my cell phone. Holy! I wonder what text I almost leaked. Stroop waffle and truck instant diabetes. Or what did I almost leak here? Okay. Safe. Was the fish marinated? No, I think it was just salted. Well, by marinated, I guess that is... I guess... Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could say that if it was salted. It was seasoned. It's right inviting him to the next ribbit. What's a ribbit? Did you have it with or without chocolate? I believe it had chocolate. It had something on the inside. I think. Or maybe not. Maybe it didn't. So basically the guy cut a... No, I think it didn't actually. So he cut this little chunk off. He put it there. He splushed it. And then he made it. It was with onion, yes. I don't know if it had pickles. It did have onion. It was very good. It tasted like a little... Like a... Not like ceviche. Because there was no like lemon. But yeah. The onion is what makes it work, by the way. Yeah. The onion is the reason it tastes good. Without the onion, it would be very subpar. Because I've made a lot of, like, onion sandwiches. Herring and ceviche makes so much sense. Very comparable. A very enjoyable meal. High in protein, probably very good for you. Like, I don't know what the Dutch standards are for, like, parasites in fish. You have to be careful with raw fish. You do. How you prepare it. I only ate one. I'm very, very, very careful when it comes to eating raw fish and raw beef in general. You need to know what you're doing just to stay healthy, but in general, I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Chocolate should be on the outside. It might have, I don't know. I don't remember, honestly, Bitslap, if it was. In Europe, it's safe. I eat fish often, never had something. Well, sometimes you wouldn't know you have it, right? Like, you can have a parasite living in you for years and just not know. Fry herring with onion and sour cream and put it on black bread. I mean, I can imagine what it's like. Sure. Seems good. Tartar is so delicious. Yeah, it is. Yeah, like what I do, I have a freezer with like probably, depending on the time, I'll have up to like 20 kilograms of meat in it. And that's like 50 pounds of meat, well, 44 pounds of meat. And the reason I buy that much meat is the freezer is a deep freezer. It goes to like minus 24 Celsius or somewhere around there. And I freeze it for a month. And the reason I do that is if you have beef or fish and you freeze it for a month, it basically kills all parasites or almost all possible parasites. There might be some things that possibly could survive, but generally it's good enough. So yeah, a month in the freezer without eating it. And then you can just eat it raw if you want. Or you can eat it undercooked. You can eat it rare. I can make steak bloody in the middle. I can take out salmon and like make sashimi if I want. Doesn't matter. Safe. Salmon and tuna are okay to eat raw. No, not if you haven't frozen it properly. You need to freeze it for a certain amount of time at a certain temperature. So that's the trick. That's how I do it. And then I can take my beef. I can make tartar. I usually don't. I usually make it like medium rare, but in general, it's just for safety. And also like just ease of mind. What did you join into? We're talking about food until we get to the gameplay portion of the stream. Having my coffee in the morning. Also, here's the obligatory... I just want to tell you guys, I really like talking with you guys. It is one of the highlights of my day. So I know a lot of you come here just hoping for me to just get on with the yapping and play games, but I don't do this. I do this a lot for me. Like, this is the part of the stream I'm not going to say I enjoy the most necessarily, because I really do like playing the games as well, but It's a big part of why I enjoy streaming. You know, just sit down, like, you know how I view my stream? Like, at least the early morning aspect when I'm having coffee. I know it might sound weird. Like, right now we have like 100 viewers. It'll go up, but I don't feel like I'm talking to 100 people. I honestly feel like I'm sitting down. Right now, this is... So, to you guys is different because I'm a streamer talking to a lot of people. But from my perspective, the way it really feels is I am sitting at a nice little cafe shop, right, in a comfortable chair with like 2 friends. It doesn't feel more crowded than that. I know I'm reading a lot more people's comments, but funny enough, chat, like you guys as a whole, you don't feel like an overwhelming amount of people. It feels like 1 or 2 people all together with different, like a mix of opinions. That's how it feels. It feels very cozy. Why the flute? I don't know, but just holding it, brother. It's to bonk you guys if you don't pay attention to what I'm saying. So yeah, I really enjoy that part of streaming. Just to sit here, talk, discuss. It can be anything. Riftbound related, life related, food related, exercise related, politics related. Although some of you guys have really weird politics ideas. Careful with those. And yeah, even music related. Come for the chat mostly. Nice, man. You're here for the Shen deck. Might be a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Shen first. Have any advice for somebody who's going to come back to streaming? Because I've actually been thinking about it and being hesitant. I mean, my advice is just, like, people ask me about streaming itself. I would never get into streaming to try to make money off of it because it's miserable. Just have fun with it. Like, do you enjoy it? If you do, that's like saying, this is how like, your question is almost like this. I'm like, hey guys, you know, I really like to play Zelda games. Do you have any advice on how to get back into playing Zelda games? It's just like, get the game and play. Just do it, you know, enjoy yourself. Just dive in, have a good time. It's different if you ask me, hey Grappler, I really want to make it as a streamer. That's different. That's like, I want to make a career out of streaming. That's different. My advice would be, focus on YouTube. If you can blow up on YouTube, you'll blow up on streaming probably along with it. By the way, back for all you guys out there, YouTube is one of the fairest, like marketplaces for creators anywhere. It is a fact that if you make the best YouTube content in your genre, you will blow up. It's a full meritocracy. Grappler, I've been doing YouTube for a year. I still get no views. It's because your content sucks. Grappler, I've been doing YouTube for a year, and my views have not grown or gone down. It's just like barely passing. It's because your content's average. Grappler, I've been doing YouTube for a year, and I blew up, and now I have millions of views a month. It's because you're probably making the best content in your category. It's as simple as that. That's the truth of YouTube. Now, no, you can get lucky, but luck will not hold you up there. You can get lucky for a little while, then how many YouTube channels just crash after? To maintain that spot, you have to consistently do what you're doing well. That's a fact. It's a full-on meritocracy. It's beautiful. If you have an idea for a YouTube channel where you think you can make really good content, you will blow up if you're correct on your assumption. Critical question, what does that say about your content? I think my content's okay on YouTube. I think it's okay. Here's the caveat though. I can make the greatest content ever for tic-tac-toe. And unfortunately, there's not a very big tic-tac-toe viewer base on YouTube. So if you pick a niche with a very small audience, you might take the entire audience, but it might not be much. So that's a side note, right? It ain't luck by 5 minutes into a video. I can tell if it actually want to watch it. Algorithm will always find you. This is a fact. If you make good content and you're like, oh, but the algorithm doesn't want to showcase my stuff, it's because your stuff sucks. By the way, I don't want to like demotivate some of you guys. So I'll give you another point that's very important for those who want to be YouTubers. A big part of how well you do on YouTube is thumbnail and title. You can have the greatest content ever, if a small percentage of people are clicking it in the first place, you'll fail. You need two things to happen. You need people to click on your thumbnail the moment they see it, because it looks like something they want to watch, and then you have to hold them for a certain amount of time. If you don't have both of those things, you're kind of screwed. If people click on your thing a lot, but then they leave after 10 seconds consistently, your videos will not do well. If people don't click on your thumbnails ever, your videos will not do well. You need to have both. Lore was great. Lore was great. I captured a decent percentage of the lore viewership back when I did lore YouTube. I didn't capture all of it. Consistently, Mogwai had more views than me on YouTube. I relatively caught up to him, but I never passed Mogwai down in viewership. His viewership was higher than mine. And if I'm going to be objective, I do think Mogwai's YouTube videos on Legends of Runeterra were objectively better than mine. Now, I'm talking from like objective points. We had a very different style, and our content was not one-to-one. It wasn't like apples to apples entirely. It was like orange to mandarins. Similar enough where you can compare, but different approach. He definitely put more effort into his YouTube videos, right? I didn't even do intros for Legends of Runeterra. Like, my video would start and would just dive straight into my stream footage. He did his full-on intros. He did a lot of work. So yeah, my content's more entertaining. I mean, from my personal perspective, I like my content better than his. But objectively speaking, he still had more views than me, which means his content was better. It at least appealed to a larger audience. But again, it wasn't that much bigger than mine, right? He was maybe, like, towards a certain point, he was getting maybe, like, 30% more views than me. Like, for the longest time, he had about double my viewership. But eventually, I caught up pretty decently. So, we were up there. But again, we didn't have all of it. And that's entirely meritocracy. I guarantee you, if during the lore era, instead of putting zero effort on YouTube and letting the editors do everything, I said, look, I'm going to spend, like I did, 4 hours a day streaming, and then I'm going to spend 4 hours working on those YouTube videos a day. I guarantee you I would have had like double the views. It's a question of effort versus what you want to do, right? You can absolutely approach YouTube as a business and say, hey, I want to grow faster on YouTube. I want to grow on YouTube. I'm going to put in the effort. You'll probably make it. I want to know your opinion. If the majority of units from this point have their viability tested against Star-Crossed, is that not enough to warrant a ban? Not necessarily. That's only for big units. And I mean, that's like saying, what if, like, you can make the same comment for like spells. What if the majority of spells are being weighed against Defy? You can make the same question about what if, like, the majority of big units, well, they're being tested versus Elder Dragon. Does he kill them or not? There will always be good cards. Now, I do think Starcross is a little problematic because it's reaction speed, but still. You think having editing skills is mandatory in making content? Yes, absolutely. But when I say editing skills, you don't need to have some like crazy graphics or like crazy transitions. You need to have a brain that understands what keeps viewers engaged. There are some great channels out there that don't have crazy editing, but they have great pacing, they have great topic selection, and they're entertaining. I think StarCross is a lot better because of Fizz being able to reuse it. That is true. Are there any RTS players here? Tomorrow Zero Space comes out. Haven't heard of it. He was at 1,000 viewers average. Who was at 1,000 viewers average? Here's another point, though. For example, me and Mogwai. He didn't stream. He wasn't a streamer, really. During the entire Legends of Runeterra thing, he just spent all of his time making his YouTube videos. Like, YouTube was a full-time job for him. He exclusively recorded for YouTube. I didn't. I did almost zero recording for YouTube. All I did was stream for fun, right? We had very different approaches. You're about to 2v2 Legend ban? Yeah, and during the lore time, we had like 1,500 viewers average for the longest time. During expansions, we had like 2,000 plus average for like 2-3 weeks, and then go back down to like 1,500. Like 1,000 was kind of low for us in like peak lore. Bought my first Riftbound cards a few days ago. Are your sets worth keeping sealed versus opening? I mean, if you want to keep them sealed, you can keep them sealed. They'll probably go up in price long term. Depends why you bought it, right? Like, what's up, Winnie? How you doing, man? Trails are 0 Dawn and looks promising. Can you tell, is deck building a skill? Yes, absolutely. Deck building is absolutely a skill. You also want to save? Well, that's the question. Like, what do you do? It's hard to answer your question, man. Like, you can't do both. I missed the Teemo gameplay. Good times. I love Teemo. Wouldn't Defy be different weight against spells considering it has a ceiling? Well, Starcross also has a ceiling, right? It's just a negative ceiling. Starcross has no value versus 2 drops, 3 drops, right? Versus low-end drops. It only has value versus high-end drops. Secondarily, Starcross can't hit all units either equally. And there's some units you don't want to hit with it at all, like... Hey man, I opened 1 box Origins and 10 packs of Unleashed yesterday and got 2 overnumbered, a Time Warp, and an Unchecked Power. Yo, nice, dude. Love Origins so much. It gets more expensive every day. Yeah, Origins is great. You should play lore for a little bit just for old times. Don't want to. Have no interest. 0 interest, my friend. You do have deck building for Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't understand how to build decks from scratch in Riftbound. Would want advice because of the pre-release. Well, building decks in Riftbound is pretty similar to most card games. You need to have enough game knowledge to understand what cards really go well together. I mean, this is how I build decks again. I take groups of cards that I know work really well together. And they're just like mini decks of their own. Like, for example, the Discard Spirit card in purple, the Tap 2 Gear in purple to put it back to your hand, Starcrossed and Fizz, and Starfall if you're lucky. Starcrossed and Fizz, those are 4 purple cards. They work really, really, really well together. And if you're running 3 of each, right, that's already 12 cards in your deck. That's a nice little grouping that work together great. And then you can say, and of course, because I'm playing purple and I'm looking for these combos, triple stack deck. You've already got 15 out of 40 cards. So I take those and I clump them in there. All right, that's my base. What other stuff do I like? So I take a couple of like groupings of cards that interact excellent. I slam them all together. I end up with like 60 cards in my deck. Then I say, what do I have to cut? I cut it onto 40. Then I look at the curve of my deck and say, well, my deck doesn't curve very well. I might have to reduce a few here to add a few extra 2 drops. Maybe I want Black Market Merchant to give me some, you know. And that's how you do it. Generally speaking. That's how I do it, at least. And then I just mix and match and remove and add until it makes sense. But if you don't have the game knowledge to know what cards work together really well and why, it's almost impossible to make a good deck. So you first need to understand why decks work the way they do. Why meta decks work the way they do. Which is why I say if you're playing a brand new game for the first time, you should just probably play all the meta decks. Because it'll teach you the fastest what card combinations are broken. And you don't have to like learn it from scratch, because that'll take forever. You can't learn it from scratch. Maybe I'm not really into identifying the problem. I really don't want to play purple. Well, I was just using purple as an example. Right? You can do that with every single color. You take the color, and you say, I like this grouping of cards that work really well together. Slam it down. And then you just do that a couple of times, and build the deck comps that you want to build. What is your rarest card? And of course, the entire time you're building, you have to start with a vision, right? What is the vision for my deck? I want my deck... And by the way, a good deck, a good built deck, has to have one thing in every card game, not just Riftbound. It has to be unfair in its own way. If your deck is not unfair in what it does best, then it'll lose to every other deck that is unfair in what it does best. So you have to identify what makes your deck broken. And then you build to make sure that win condition can be forced consistently enough to give you a good win rate. My rarest card? I don't know. My rarest card? I mean, I have a signed Lilia, probably my most expensive card. Guess they're playing a worse deck if you don't have those 15 cards. I don't understand your point, of course. Of course, if you don't have the cards you want, your deck is going to be worse. For a nation with your sign. What set do you feel has the most staple cards in it? I don't know. Origins has some great cards. Alright, coffee is finished. Coffee is done. We're 35 minutes into the stream. Yeah, we'll start playing pretty soon. We'll soon start playing. How are you feeling about Zed with the new reveals? I haven't really put too much thought into him. I think he's going to play similar to Jinx. Literally such a nice deck with the fact that they released it at the same time as Purple Vex was diabolical. I talked about that a lot. Yeah, I agree entirely. Entirely. It's not that they released it with Purple Vex. That would have been fine. It's that Purple Vex is broken even if you're not facing Lilia. It's just too good of a card. Right? I really want to cook my Shen deck more. Do it, man. Look at my deck list. And I don't want to, like, because we're going to start building for the first time, I like to, like, build kind of blind. I'll start looking at what people are playing and, like, what's working for them after. I want to be a little bit untarnished. I want to go in with my vision. And not to, like, get influenced by what people are thinking is going to work best. What would have to happen to cut down on the general purple win rate grab? I mean, the cards are just very good in general in purple. Purple has just very good cards. And pretty decent legends as well that go along with those cards. You can't really cut down on that win rate. You just got to give it more expansions. Can I have a match with you? If you're able to snipe me in TCG Arena, you might. Like when I start playing. Alright. Chat a bit more, and then we're going to go straight to building the first deck. And I'm still not sure what deck we're going to build. Also, Strato, thank you for the follow 21 minutes ago. I missed your follow, I think. Appreciate it. Welcome to our stream. As well as the off-stream followers, thank you, Jigschmud, Love the Buzz, Edozin, and Egekt. You know who you are. If you guys are watching the VOD, welcome. Alright. Anything else you guys want to chat about before we get started? Any other topics? And then we're going to dive into building. What is the place you would like to visit that you have not yet grabbed? Japan. I'd like to go to Japan. I think that would be really nice. Maybe South Korea a bit. I'd like to go to... Where else? Where else would I like to go? I've been to most places I've wanted to go, man. I've been to a lot of countries. Someone recently told me Iceland would be nice, so I might. Is that a recorder? It is. It is. Do you handle the food temptations? Sure. North Korea? I don't know about that. Are you planning on doing any other RQs? I would like to go to LA. We'll see if that's going to happen or not. I'm not sure yet. There's a very, very decent chance I go, though. So, let's hope. So far, for all the cards released, what do you think is the top 3 decks will be in the format? Just blindly out of your gut feeling. I think Yi is going to be very strong still. I think Kenny has a very good chance to be very strong. I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I think he has a very good chance. I think, man, yeah, I want to say Jace has potential because of how he plays Aurora. I don't know if it's enough, but I think Jace has some serious potential because Aurora having blue access is kind of nutty in a couple of ways. But I'm not sure how good it is. I'm not sure. Miracle Cannon's having a lot of success in early testings. Makes sense. I'm going to play a different version of Cannon, though. I feel like Jace midrange has some legs. And I think Jace midrange is going to have the same issue that I had with Poppy. Again, I built a Poppy deck early in the expansion. And it was a very successful deck. It did really, really good. I don't know if you guys remember the video, but here we go. just gonna Google Grappler. Grappler Poppy Riftbound. So go here. Pretty easy way to showcase it. So I made a Poppy list on stream when the previous expansion just came out, right? You just cannot win. And Poppy, and I just went undefeated on TCG Arena. I destroyed everyone with this list. Like, we just destroyed with this list. And what does this list have? It has double Armory, double Ruination. It has Poppy Signature card. It has some ramp as well. It has cards like Cull the Weak. It has, etc. This deck felt amazing. Full control Poppy, right? And I had a couple of cards that had XP so I can use Poppy to draw. And the deck went undefeated. I destroyed TCG Arena early. Does this list remind you of anything? Like 2 weeks after I put out this list, a new list of Poppy came out that I didn't make, where they just cut out all these trash units, and they added 3 Auroras, 3 Elder Dragons, and some other units. Boom. Better. Not just better, significantly better. And it still ran the same cards. It ran like double Vanguard Armory, ran double Ruination. Like, it was the same list, basically. Except they cut out the trash I added, and they cut out the little mid-rangey stuff, and they made it into an Aurora deck, right? And it was just a significantly more consistent, stronger version than what I was running. So yes, I think you could build a mid-range Jace. But my question to you is, why not just cut that trash out, add 3 Auroras, 3 Elder Dragons, and do that instead? Isn't that better? And if it is better, then what the hell are you doing even trying to make mid-range work? And 3 promising futures, yeah, sure. Are all cards are all cards out yet? I think they are. I might be mistaken, but I think they are. So yeah. That's how it works, guys. That's how deck building is, unfortunately. You could have a cool concept, but if there's just a better version of it, you might be wasting your time. And I'm trying to... I really, really like how Jace looks, but I have a very hard time imagining him being stronger without Aurora because of how unfair he can make Aurora. Like, do you guys see a way to make it stronger than Aurora? There's a reason every Sivir deck is an Aurora deck. There's a reason every Misfortune deck is an Aurora deck. At least in, like, regional qualifiers. Why? Because why would you ever play mid-range Sivir when you have Aurora access? And it's just better. Yeah. Elder Dragon plus Bellows Breath. You know how busted that is? You have any idea how strong that is? And you still have access to the 1 mana deal 1 to everything on battlefields. Does blue-orange have a way to recycle units after they're all out? Yes. I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? Wait, do they? I'm not sure, actually. I'm pretty sure they do. I mean, that's what I think. Yeah, Mundo. Mundo can do it. That's true. And Mundo's not bad in Aurora either. Mundo actually recycles pretty fast. And Mundo's, again, he's a okay-ish unit. I guess, well, I mean, it's not a great unit, but it's okay. Like O'Kinnon has great 2 modded. Recycle 3 from trash and draw 1. Yeah. Wait, draw 1? There's a chance. I think you're not playing a Defy deck. You have low chances to win in set 4. I don't think that's true at all. I don't think so. I mean, Kennen can't run Defy. I think he's going to do well. I have decent faith in cards in decks like... I think, for example, Diana's still going to be fine. I really want to play Mel as well. And what... Do you guys really think that decks like Ambessa are not going to do decently? Tempo Mel with her 6 spell. is going to be a contender. I think so too. Anybody have a good Mel list? That's one of the decks I really want to build early. I think Mel is going to be really cool with Swain. I definitely want to build a Mel Swain deck. All the thinkers here think so much. Just build a deck like you want, play it, and see what the chance. Well, yeah. Opinions on Rek'Sai in set 4. I never played Rek'Sai at all. Wrong person to ask, brother. Sorry. Albert, thank you for the follow on YouTube. I'm just not the right person to give you advice on Rek'Sai. I never play Rek'Sai. I only play against it. Whew. And Bess is definitely good, just struggles with bounces. You can see it. I'm excited to get started. I want to start building already. I just want to wait a little bit longer before getting into it, but I don't know what I want to build first, man. Because we're not going to have time to build like 3 decks in one day. Like, I want to build like 1 deck today. And I'm conflicted. Build the Shen deck. I want to play Kennen, 9-stack decks, let's go. Here's the thing. I also want to build these decks in a proper order. Right? A part of me wants to build Kennen first, because you know what might happen? If Kennen's a very strong deck, if he's confirmed to be one of the most broken decks, no one's going to care to see my version of Kennen a week from now.
Following you on subbed here. Bro, been watching you for ages. Do you think Teemo is going to now be broken with Gust Monk and Car?
What's up, Toasted? Broken? I wouldn't say broken, no. But he's still... I think Teemo's always been decent. I think Teemo has a lot going for him. Broken, I wouldn't say so, though. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you. Grappler with the card is Garbage Grabber. Oh, that's true. But yeah, Garbage Grabber. You're right. Garbage Grabber's amazing in Jace. Actually amazing. Good point, man. And he untaps it as well. Holy. What was I even thinking? Yeah, Garbage Grabber makes him recycle everything. Actually true, and you can run multiple copies of it. Thanks, dude. I say Teemo with 3 blue Teemos, 3 Nocturnes, and 24 Spiderlings. Sure. No, you need to run other cards in Teemo. Teemo needs to run the Sprite combos and the 3-mana purple that can capture uncontested battlefields. Those are just necessary in Teemo for many reasons. Many reasons that it's required to have. Raven Bloom Prefect shits on Aurora. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's a really good counter to Aurora. I agree with you. I don't disagree. My Battlefield plays Teemo was just a joke, but Spiderlings looks so fun. Yeah, Spiderlings look pretty cool. There's a good chance if Spiderlings ever see like meta play, those cards are going to be expensive. Funny as that is, they actually might be like $5-6 each for an uncommon, which is insane. And foil Spiderlings, someone's going to want to make a full foil Spiderling deck with like 20, so. Are they not uncommon? Or are they common? What are they? Remind me. I'm pretty sure they're not rare. If they're rare, they're going to be quite more expensive. They're common. Okay, common. Okay, never mind. I still think it could be a few bucks. Depending on how meta they... Like, if they're meta... I mean, I'm sorry. I've opened many booster boxes. And I've never had a single card, a single common that I have like 30 copies of. You just can't get that many. Right? There's just not enough supply. Like, yeah. Like, if you open a booster box... A random common, how many copies you're going to get of it? 4, maybe? Maybe 4? You have 44 scoring... Jesus Christ. 4 or 5? I joked at 39 foil Spiderlings, $700 deck. You think Kennen plus Bewitching plus pack list is going to be viable? That's what I'm building. That's the first Kennen deck I'm building. And I'm going to do that along with stuff like Ruination. Everybody will 140 spiders, make it like $1 to $2 per Spiderling until Marky gets flooded. I don't even know if Mark is going to get flooded. Again. We'll see. It depends how meta they are. At 8th Wonk opening. Okay. Yeah, we should just get started, I think. What's the most expensive common Defy? I don't know. But again, the reason commons are cheap is because you only need 3 ever. There's no reason to ever own more than 3, so there's enough to go around. If everybody wants to have 20 spiderlings, there's just not enough. You can't compare them to each other. We building Melinda first? I don't know what we're building. If Kennen is the most busted thing in the format, there will be so much iteration that no week 1 build of Kennen is going to stick around. That's true, 100%. Again, this is why I want to build Kennen first again. If people are saying Kennen is broken, the reason I want to build him ASAP is because I'm not going to have a chance to build him later on. Why? Because people are going to come to stream, hey, Grappler, what are you building? I'm building Kennen. Ah, boo! And they leave. And why would they do that? It's because they're sick of seeing it already, because everyone's playing Kennen. You guys remember when Aurora became meta? Nobody wanted to see an Aurora list. No matter how innovative the list was, if it's Aurora, it's boring to watch. So, maybe we get Kennen out of the way. But yeah, I want to build a Yellow Seal Kennen, exactly load. Yellow Seal Kennen with Ruination, Call the Weeks. I'm not sure about Armory, maybe. You plan on playing Pike with the new... I don't think so. I want to try all the other legends first. Borora? Yeah, basically. Alright. Good morning, Badfur. Alright, we're 52 minutes into the stream. I'm going to try to start deck building at the 1 hour mark, so in 8 minutes. Let's chill a little bit longer and let's get straight into it. You need Anglerfish and Forge the Future in main or side to counter Victor and Zed. I mean, depends what you're running, again. It depends like what your win conditions are. Ruination sometimes is just enough. Especially if I'm running like 3 copies of it for fun. I do have to like figure out what my actual win condition is, whether it can be Armory. Because there is a lot of gear hate in the game. So, like Pike had Red Pike, which is a great win condition on its own, but Kennen, I'm not sure what the win condition will be. There's a... I don't know. I actually don't know. I'll see, though. I'll see. Death Knell is tough for Ruination. Yeah, but I'm going to be playing Discard Pile as well. Like, I'll have Recall Discard along with it. Most successful Kennen will be a Hook, and the most successful Jace will be Aurora. We'll see. We'll see. The Jace part, I agree. Kennen, I don't know. Can you cheat Armory in Kennen? How do you cheat it? No, not really. That's why I'm not sure if I want... Like, I think there's going to be a lot of gear hate in this set. So I'm not sure if I want to run Armory. I have to find something else. Yeah, I got to figure out a different line. There's a lot of talks about Miracle Kennen. I think that's going to be the main version of Kennen. You see the combo where you can pass the unit to the opponent. Nope. Cut Nocturne in my list. Don't like him. I don't think he would fit in my list either. So cool, but it will be overplayed. Yeah. Run Key Barrier. Card is busted. Alright, chat. You guys have 6 minutes. Let's talk about anything you guys want. Riftbound or not. Shoot. Let's do some rapid fire conversation. Go ahead. 6 minutes to talk, chat, until deck building starts. Give me your best questions, your best takes, and let's just get it out of the way. Really wonder if Nasus and Renekton will be viable. I think they might be. I think there's some really fun decks you can build. I'm going to build Dragon Renekton, and I'm going to build full control Nasus. Not control, but like ramp powerhouse Nasus with control. Shoe size? I don't know my shoe size. Unfortunately. I only play Armory, post-Ruination, yeah. My hot take is Jace's tier 1. It might happen with Aurora. Could be. Could be, man. Ring size, asking for a friend. I got decently thick fingers, so I don't know. But ring size, I have no idea, man. What are you wearing? Shorts and a t-shirt. Ambessa and Mel will be good. I'm also barefoot. I never wear anything. Occasionally I'll put on socks in my house, but usually I'm just always barefoot. How do you think Orange Renekton is going to be in Fiora? Don't know. Didn't think about it. Do I believe in aliens? I do not. No. I don't. I think there might be aliens in the universe. I doubt they're here. Ever been to Australia? Never, my friend. Any part of Brazil I've really wanted to go? Maybe do some kite surfing in Brazil. I know the north of Brazil has some great kite surfing. Do you like short girls or tall girls? Both, man. Both. They're both very attractive. I'm not really picky in terms of height. You plan to compete more? Yes. Yes. Do you think dinosaurs exist in Acre? No. You only play Riftbound or also collect? Both. I don't really collect. Like, I just keep my cards. I've never sold a card I've gotten. I have a signed Lilia. That's about it. I have a lot of things that are worth money, though, in Riftbound that is not card related. I have a lot of very expensive things. I have, like, a playmat that's worth, like, $4,000. It'll probably go up in price a lot more in the future. Who knows? I have some, like, pre-Riftbound stuff that is also pretty cool. You watching the World Cup? No, not really. Spain or Argentina? Couldn't care less. What champion do you want to see in the game? Amumu. What color? I have no idea. Alright, keep it going, guys. What playmat is worth that much? The Teemo playmat that was given only to select people by Riot. I'll show it to you right now. I have this playmat. I posted my. I went to Utrecht to compete, and I was at a skirmish, and someone's like, "Wow, I've never seen that playmat before. Where'd you get it?" This is a Riftbound VIP playmat pre-launch summit that Riot held. So this was given to people who were invited privately by Riot to a pre-launch summit, and you couldn't buy this. Like, there's nowhere you can buy this, and there was only a limited amount of Teemos. They didn't even have, like, infinite of them. Like, because there was, like, 5 or 6 different playmats you can get. I really fought hard to get the Teemo one because I'm a Teemo fan. So, yeah. That's really expensive. A lot of people are willing to pay money for that. It'll probably go up in price. Because it's literally one of the first playmats ever produced before the game was out. What is the one mistake that Riftbound cannot make if it wants to continue to be successful? I think they got to be careful not to generalize all the colors. I think you need to keep the colors very specific in what they do well and what they do badly. Otherwise, a lot of card games have screwed that over. Gwent, when it first came out, every single region was very unique, and then they watered it down and every region felt the same. And yeah, you don't want to give Counterspell to red. You don't want to, like, you don't want to mix and match. Counterspell should be mostly green exclusive. I don't even think purple should have it. Ramp should mostly be orange exclusive, etc., etc. I think you want to keep things niche in the colors. Thank you for the sub, Equi. Your first ever Prime sub. I appreciate those Bezos bucks. Thanks, man. I can see Bezos quivering in his boots. You think Riftbound will get a digital version? Absolutely. 95% chance. Teemo's good and can. Hook. Yeah, sure. You go to Nexus Nights? I don't know. Come to Barcelona? No, unfortunately. I would have liked to. It's just a really long trip. I just went to Utrecht. Another flight to Europe. It's so long, dude. What is the most annoying aspect of playing Riftbound? To this day, it's still mostly having a mana deck for me. I'm just lazy to draw from a second deck. And I'm bad at it, but I just suck at physical card games. Like, physically... Have you guys seen my rune control? My board is always a mess. I'll get used to it eventually. Alright, anything else? Any other questions? I'm worried the next Riftbound cards will suck. Dells, thank you for the follow, buddy. Thank you. Heard of the chaotic TCG? Nope. How would you classify Riftbound community, given that a lot of them came from NTG? They don't smell bad. That's how I classify them, as decently hygienic. Every qualifier I've been to, there's very few people who smell bad. People presented decently. It's probably also the best looking TCG community. People are actually not trolls. You don't see, like, trolls and ogres everywhere. Decent looking people. Daylols, thank you for the sub as well. A follow and a sub. Thank you for those Bezos bucks. Appreciate it, brother. All Rip 1 players I know are good-looking, young professionals with good careers. True that smell bad was a tactic. I don't know about that. But yeah, in general, well-presented people. Out there question, but do you ever get shit from your family, friends for streaming because they're not really in tune with the world? No, never, never. All my friends think it's the coolest thing that I can just play video games and not have to have a job. My parents are super cool with it as well. They're pretty proud that I've managed to make streaming work. So no. But I'm not like a bum, dude. I have 2 university degrees. I was successful in sports. Like it's not like I've not done anything and just like got lucky with like streams randomly out of high school. So my monitor just died for a sec. That's weird. But yeah, no. Why would anyone give me shit for streaming? I've never understood that take. When he says like get a real job, why? Why? It's 1 minute overtime. Because if people talk old people things, yeah, like it's not logical. It's an illogical statement to make. Why would you want a normal job if you can avoid it? A real job means waking up early, being low paid, and getting stressed and complaining about your boss. I would prefer a fake job. What even is a real job? Does job mean you have to hate what you do? I think the word job, as I like to define it, is something you do specifically because you need to do it for the money. You don't necessarily have to hate it. But if you would do it free, regardless of money, I don't view it as a job anymore. I view it as a hobby that also makes you money. I've never viewed streaming as a job. Like, in my mind, I don't actually work. I really don't have a job. I do make money, thankfully. But yeah, job for me is something you do exclusively because it pays the bills. And that if you weren't getting paid for it, you wouldn't do it. Doesn't mean you have to hate it. You can actually somewhat enjoy it. But if you would stop doing it, if they stop paying you, it's probably, it's a job. Yeah. Right? Faraz, thank you for the follow. But I know what people mean. Like, when they ask you, what do you do? Like, what's your job? They're asking you generally, what do you do to make money? That's the equivalent question, right? We're just talking about semantics here, though. Like, it's a semantic topic. But yeah. I'm very happy with what I do. If somebody try to, like, make fun of that, like, I think they're idiots. Rather earn enough money with my music than working for a boss. Sure, sure. Me too, dude. Me too. Let's dive into Shen building. I don't know if I'm going to Shen build or I'm just going to build Cannon first. I did never think about this perspective. Thank you. You got it, man. You got it. By the way, if I would never make another cent from streaming, I'd still stream multiple times a week. I have a degree in civil engineering and I have a degree in banking. So yeah, I'm a civil engineer and yeah. What would your top 3 TCGs be of all time? Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and we're talking about physical, right? Pokemon MTG. I don't have a third one. Riftbound. A job is the activity that you have to do because you're forced because you need to buy things. I used to collect Pokemon, never really played it much. How do you make a living? Passive income, streaming, YouTube. Civil engineering is no joke. Statics was a brutal class. Oh, statics. Fun class. I got a civil engineering degree because I'm very good at math. And the reason I went for civil engineering is because I was graduating high school. I was very into poker. I was very into martial arts. But my parents said, you gotta get a degree. I'm like, okay. I just picked the math-based degree that seemed easiest for me. And I went with civil engineering. Because I knew it wouldn't be very hard for me to do. I didn't go for something like law or something that would actually have to study a lot. So yeah, I just did that. And then I graduated, I got my degree. Eventually moved to Brazil. Brazil was all about just jiu-jitsu. Unfortunately, I got injured. I got multiple injuries. I had a lot of free time. And I told myself, well, I'm living in Brazil. My Portuguese is kind of mediocre. What's a good way to learn Portuguese? Well, I can just go to university and just force myself to learn it. Because if I'm in a university in Portuguese, I have no choice but to learn it. Because I'll be there many hours a day just listening and speaking in Portuguese and writing in Portuguese. So I looked at, I went to a university that wasn't too far from where I lived. I looked into different degrees that are math-based, something I wouldn't have to study hard for again. And I wanted to, yeah, and banking just seemed really easy. And by the way, banking degree is so easy to get once you've done civil engineering because it's just very low-level math, most of it. There was some theory, of course, but yeah. And I did that just to learn Portuguese. All my injuries were from overtraining and just in training. I would do it differently if I could repeat it, but basically, I was training many times, like 10 plus times a week, and the body can only handle so much. I think there's a genetic component to it, there's a dietary component to it, and there's a supplement component to it. So number one, genetically, some people can just take more training and recover well than others. Number two, my diet wasn't perfect. I think I was under eating protein, which was not allowing me to recover as well as I should have. Number three, there's people who take steroids, which allows you to recover a lot more. And I really pushed the training very hard, and I just didn't recover well enough. And if you're overtraining, eventually things give out, right? Unfortunately. So I could have been smarter about it. But yeah. You're young. You make mistakes. How do you handle dieting when you're trying to lose weight? I just decide I'm going to lose weight, and then I pick a diet and I follow it until I've lost the weight I wanted to lose. I have multiple different diets that work for me, some easier than others. If you're asking me what diet you should do, I think the first one you should try is ketogenic diet. I think it's very easy to follow. Would you say BJJ helps you fighting people if they decide not to play the grappling game with you? They don't have a choice. That doesn't exist, right? That's like saying, you ask a shark in the water, do you think being a shark allows you to kill a person in the water if they decide not to play the swimming game with you? If they're already in the water, you're going to win. Same is true with grappling. They don't have a choice. They're going to grapple you because you're going to grab them. It's very unlikely you can't grab someone in a fight. And once you've grabbed them, it's a grappling fight. Went to school for animation, dropped out for 6 months, eventually started working from home just from practicing and making connections. Great. Great. Where am I from? I'm from Serbia originally, living in Brazil. It wasn't unnecessary training. It was necessary. Do you see it, Patty? The Baddy's insane guillotine? It wasn't a guillotine. That was like a... somewhere in between a Peruvian necktie and a Darce choke. It was like a combination of both. Basically, he just like improvised. Advice on how to tutor somebody in math who is really behind. They got issues with fractions and trigonometry. You have to have high empathy to tutor anybody. And by empathy, I mean you have to be able to view things from their perspective and figure out why they don't understand what they don't understand. If you can't figure that out, you'll never be a good tutor. A very good tutor, and I've taught a lot of martial arts, a very good tutor will try to first understand why they don't understand. And you have to fill in those little blanks of knowledge, and then everything becomes easy. Do they even know what a fraction is? You're like, hey, what is 3/4 plus 5/6? Well, you need to multiply the denominator to make them equal, so you have to multiply 3/4, turn it into 9/12, and then you do 5, you go 10/12, and 9 plus 10 is 19 out of 12. You're teaching them how to solve the problem, but if they don't know what 5/6 even means, then just long-term you're teaching them tricks that they have to memorize. Instead, if you want to be a really good tutor, if you can teach them what these things actually mean, then they can intuitively remember the trick to solving it because the trick makes sense, right? If they don't have the basics, then you have such a weak foundation. Everything you teach on top of that, none of it actually intuitively makes sense. everything falls apart, and it's all just tricks on how to solve, just rules to remember. And they're all arbitrary, because how can they be understandable if they're not based on a foundational understanding of what a number is? So sometimes you just got to go down and figure out, what do they not understand, and then teach them that, right? Why do you need the denominators to be the same? Why? Like, once you know the why behind things, you don't have to memorize anything, because it's common sense. The same way I know if I have 2 apples and I add a third one, it's 3. I understand intuitively just as well why 5/6 plus 3/4, how to add them, you know? But again, you got to go to the why. You ever consider teaching? I love teaching. Caveat though is, I love teaching people who have a decent capacity to learn. And unfortunately, that is not true for many people. When it comes to teaching, it's not just being smart enough to grasp certain concepts. It's very, very rewarding to teach smart people. But it's not just about being smart. There's a lot of people who don't listen. And believe it or not, listening is a skill. And a lot of people have never developed that skill. There's a lot of people, when you're talking, they're so busy in their own heads, they're barely listening to you. They're just waiting to get to the point where they're supposed to talk. And like 90% just leaving out the other ear. And no matter how hard you try, they're not paying attention. And it's not their fault. They just don't have the skill to do it. They never learned to properly listen. So, it's not that they don't want to learn. It's just they don't know how to learn. And teaching those people is a misery. Because you have to keep repeating yourself. And, yeah, so... In general, I love teaching. I have grabbed so many people in jiu-jitsu. I used to compete a lot, and I would occasionally see people who are very talented, just starting the sport, and they have a lot of potential. I can see that. And I've many times, like, gone up to them, like, you know, introduced myself, talked with them, got friendly with them, and eventually told them, look, if you like, every Monday, come half an hour before class, I'll do the same, and we could just, like, work on your stuff for, like, half an hour. Not to charge them, just because I really enjoy watching them just progress fast, you know? Because they just absorb everything you give them. It's a real pleasure to teach somebody who knows how to learn. But the exact opposite is true as well. If somebody doesn't listen, if they're bad at learning, it's miserable. You get no satisfaction out of it. And being a teacher generally means you don't really get to choose your students. So, no. Motivation is an issue. They aren't doing the practice problems frustrating. I think math is beautiful. I love math. It's beautiful because it's entirely logical. Anyway. All right, let's build decks. Enough yapping. How did we get into this topic? All right, deck building time. That's enough. Let's dive in. I'm gonna pull up the deck builder here. When's the poker stream? Probably never. I've given up on poker many years ago. I've said the exact same thing. I love to see people who love math. I love math. History is my weakness. I am horrible at history and geography. I do not know history or geography. All right. Let's just pull out the deck builder. We can keep talking while building, but yeah. So... first, just go straight for the vendetta, right? We're just gonna start off with this. And I only want standard. I'm not, because it's gonna give me too many copies of different cards. Mentorship should be a thing in the US. They should be a thing everywhere. A mentorship is a thing everywhere. You can always find mentors. It's just hard. What are we starting off with here? History's memorization. Who knows why somebody did something 3,000 years ago? It's not, though. It's not. I disagree with that take. I mean, it is. All right, right before we start, let me just give a real quick point. History is a beautiful thing to learn as long as you have a good foundation of it in the first place. If you tell me, hey, Grappler, I want to talk about Spartacus Maximus Aurelius Gangdinus. He was born in 800 BC and, you know, none of this bullshit means anything to me. You're just giving me random names at random dates in random countries. On the other hand, you tell this to a history scholar, and he's like, oh, he was born in 800 BC, so he must have lived around the time where Genghis Aurelius Maximus was there. Oh, and he was in this part of Europe. Oh, that means he was bordering the other, you know. Somebody who already has a really good foundation of history, when you give them a new fact, they integrate it into their web of knowledge. And it's fun, because they know exactly how it's interacting with the rest of the world. It's not random facts or random numbers they have to memorize, because they know about that period. And you can build onto that and build a really big foundational worldview of how things were during history, during different periods. But if you have no context of what is being said, it's boring as fuck. Who cares about a random name at a random date at a random country that no longer exists? How can you care about it? You can't. So again, you need to build your foundation before you can even give a crap. And I unfortunately never built a foundation, so I couldn't give a crap. Maybe one day I'll get into history and just build a foundation, but there's too many things to learn, and history was just never an interest. But I could see myself loving history. It would just take a long time to get there. Yeah, context is a hell of a drug. It is, man. It is. All right. Guys, what are we building? What are we building? What are we going for? Shen? Shen? Now, we're going Kenny. We're going Kenny first, just to get him out of the way. But I'm going to make a cute Kenny, not the meta Kenny. Listen, chat. We're making a Kennen deck that is unique. Listen. We are going to go full unique Kennen. Relax. We know how to fix this. So how are we going to build a unique Kennen? Boom, boom, boom. Triple Ruination. There it is. Triple Ruination Kennen. Now, I might make changes to this. This is not done yet, but loading more cards, sir. Triple Cull the Week. Triple Yellow Seal. This is the foundation of what I want to build. This is the foundation of what I choose to build. This is what's going to make the deck really strong. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Triple Bewitching Spirit. Oh. I don't know how many Pack of Wonders. We're going to put 3 for now. Three of these. All right, we already have 21 out of 40 cards. So again, these numbers might be off. I might put more or less cards in here, but this is the foundation. This is a foundation we have never had access to before. We have never had the chance to go full discard into full ramp into full Ruination. We've had this in Pike and Ezreal or whatever, but what is the downside of just discarding their whole hand? They've built a board by the time you've done it. Now we have the option to discard their whole hand and then discard their whole board. That's kind of crazy, right? Now, how will this play with the Kennen? I don't really care how it plays with the Kennen. When you play a card from anywhere other than your hand, Empower Me, he can give Assault too. Cute. I don't give a crap. If there are cards that naturally can be played after burn, I will play those. So, for example, his signature spell makes a lot of sense. I'm going to run his signature spell. That's one way to activate him. But I don't really necessarily care about building around this. This is just a plus occasionally. This is just something that will get value for occasionally. Thank you for the follow there, Mr. Mugluck. Hidden also works. True. Hidden does work. That's a good point. That is a very good point. All right. What other cards do we want in yellow and purple specifically that are just good for this deck? We need removal. We got a little bit here, right? We got a little bit of removal in Call the Weak. We have the Ruination removal as well. Fizz. Fizz is solid. Fizz is solid. Put 3 copies of Fizz immediately. He's amazing with Starcrossed. He's amazing with Call the Weak. How do we block this, though? Because I can play Fizz into Call the Weak and it kills the Fizz. Do I want to kill the Fizz or not? Do I care about killing my Fizz or not? You know what? Ooh, you know what we can do? Actually, Morbid Return. I can consider Morbid Return in this deck. Bringing back the Fizz and the Spirit. That's kind of decent. I can do Fizz into Morbid Return into Fizz into Call the Weak into... Anyway, pretty solid. But we're going to have to cut a lot of cards out eventually. Alright. We want early game. Is there any way to... Okay, wait. We can also generate tokens to block the Call the Weak. That's something we could do. Now, I would love to play... Here, let me see here. Recruit. I would love to play Vanguard Armory, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm allowed to play Vanguard Armory. I might play Forge the Future. This is pretty good offensively in this set because it gets rid of cards people want to replay. That's very cool. Like, the tap effect of this is kind of insane. Mix Solid. Oh my god. Yo. Broken. Actually broken. Yep. We can replay Fizz and Bewitching Spirit. Solid card. Can you ever play... what's his name? Repeat Death Knell's Karthus. Probably not. This would be turning into a baited hook deck or something like that. No, I'm not going to play Karthus. And he plays with the Yellow Seal really well, too. Alright, how do I get recruits onto the board? I don't know how to do it. You can play Ash? You could play Ash. How do I get recruits on the board? Yeah, I know I want stacked deck and signature cards. There's a lot I'm going to be cutting from this. We're still in proof of concept here. Vanguard Captains. It's not bad, honestly. Like, they're not bad. Like, I can play Sealed into her, or I can play Stacked Deck into her on yeah, I mean, that's solid, right? Drummer. I think this is better. Forge the Future is not a bad card at all. It has a very strong effect, by the way. The recycle 4 cards from your opponent's trash is really good. And this is actually kind of decent with Empower +2. As long as I'm playing stuff from the graveyard. And I have multiple ways to do that. One is with Glass Mixologist. He plays stuff from the graveyard, which is cool. Other way to do is Fizz. Other ways to do is signature card, which we're going to be using. Let me see here. Flow. All right, let's put, like, I'm just going to put 3 here for now. Look at flow cards we want to run. What flow cards do I want? His signature card's really good. Like, it's broken, right? Top 3, choose 1, put the rest in your trash. So broken. And it has a repeat play. Like, this is one of the best cards in the game. Yeah. That's definitely a 3 of. Is there any other flow? Move a unit with 3 might or less. It's not reaction speed. It's too expensive. This card sucks. Dragon form. Choose a unit. Base cost 5. Low. What did I want to play this in? There was someone I wanted to play this in. Oh no, that was for the infinite combo. No. Stargazer. Supposed to flow. No. Up from the deep. Play 2 tentacles units. Up from the deep, maybe. That's decent, right? I actually kind of like up from the deep. I put 2 points in it. That gives me basically recruits, and it activates cannon, by the way. I can play this from trash and give +2 to one of the tentacles. That's pretty decent. It's good with Fizz as well. It is. It is. It gives me a target for Fizz as well. Look at yellow cannon. Sure. We need a champion anyway, right? Let me see what they do again. Hidden. When you play me or I attack, you may pay 2 to stun a unit. Solid, right? Very solid. And this guy, when you play me, burn 2. When I conquer, give a spell in your trash flow equal to its cost this turn. Ooh, that's kind of spicy as well. This guy's just better overall to put in the spot. But is this good? Is this good enough to run? Like, this cannon could just give me ruination, right? Out of my graveyard, which is really decent. Champ Zone procs legend? What do you mean? I think we just play 1 copy, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think we just play this guy once. I don't think we want multiple copies of him. Stack deck is pretty good. How many purple power cards? Do we have any purple power cards? We have Fizz. That's about it for now. Spectral Matron. When you play me, you play a unit costing no more than 3 or no more than 1 from... Ooh. Kind of fun, man. Let's just put him in here. Why not? It's kind of cool. Kind of funny. Alright, is this an... Okay, what am I missing? I mean, I'm missing stack deck, right? It's pretty good. How good is stack deck? It's really good, right? But is it necessary to run stack deck? Why? Why do I need it? I have a good amount of... You know what? I think I do need it. Because I want to find my combo of ramp as well. This is a really strong combo. Alright. I don't mind 1 Baron. I think 1 Baron is good enough to run. Do we want hard bargains? Do we care about hard bargains and stuff? Not really, right? I think we can skip that. Beta Hook would be funny. Not quite enough units, though. Not enough units, I think. Gust. I don't have space for it. Maybe we cut 1 Morbid Return. Got 1 of these guys as well. What's your win condition after Ruination? They're out of cards in hand. I empty their hand, I empty their board, and then I just play my units and win. Because they're drawing 1 per turn. Ride the Wind, it's okay. But on who? Who do I care to ride the wind on? Only Baron. Tide Turner's not bad, actually, in this deck. As a 2 of, because he activates cannon, and then I can use action and buff when attacking, which is not bad either. Alawi. What does Alawi do again? You play me, when you score, play 1 tentacle from Bilgewater. Too slow for what I want to do, I think. Why not Purple Cannon? He deramps me. He does let me replay spells, Maybe I run him, maybe I don't. He has to actually capture, though. You got the idea. Let's hear it. Noxian Emissary? Wait, who's Noxian Emissary? Empower, play one... Oh, this guy. Ooh, he's not bad, actually. Yeah, I can run him. He's actually really good. I'm gonna run 3 copies of him. If I can find my seal early, he's really, really good. Okay, we have too many cards now. We gotta cut 7 cards out. I might just cut this out entirely. It's maybe like a 2 of. This a 1 of. Maybe 3 ruination is too much, but I want to play originally with 3 and just see where I go from there. These tentacles might make less. Maybe 1 tentacle. I like 1 morbid return. 1 tie turner. We don't have that many 2-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I do like triple star-crossed. I could play 2 star-crossed. I could. It's not that bad to play 2. Traveling Merchant, Rasa. It's a good combo. I just can't fit it. And I don't have much discard at the moment. Two Starcross, 2 Fizz. I can see it. I can definitely see that. Yeah, that's a good call. I actually like that change a lot. I should be able to find the cards I need, right? -1 Trove. No, I want to run 3 and 3. For now, at least. I want to run 3 and 3 for now. Although I do have a lot of card. I mean, I do have a lot of draw. I have a lot of stacked decks. I should be able to find them. Maybe I can cut 1 Trove. I could actually cut 1 Trove, I think. I think I can. Just because of how much search I have in general. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We need battlefields. What battlefields do we want here that are broken? Broken. I can't play Aspirin's Climb, unfortunately. I probably want to do the one -2 when you defend, right? I think that's a decent one. So, I think Forbidding Waste is decent. It'll make it really easy to capture. I think this is solid. I probably don't even need the Baron. You might be right. Ash is great in this deck as a whole. I agree with you. To an extent. Because they can hold, though. That's a problem. Ravenbloom? No, because I'm not really holding. Emperor's Deus? Isn't that the one where, like... But there's a lot of enemy decks that benefit off of this, unfortunately. Right? It's good for me. But my enemies also benefit from it. I might want something that ramps me. Honestly. I might want Paper Tree. Right? Because I will be giving up early game. I think Paper Tree is solid. Because I benefit way more from ramp than they do. Way more. Ripper's Bay. I could play Ripper's Bay, but I need to have Pack of Wonders out to even get to play it. Forgotten Monument. What was that one? Decent. It's not bad. I like it. Sure, let's add it. Guys, I think we should just try the deck first before doing anything crazy. Can we try it and see what happens? No sideboard, no bench, nothing. Just give it a try, play a game, see how it feels, and then go from there. Because if we try to min-max before even testing, we're not going to know what's good or not. We're not going to know if our ratios are good or not. I think we ship it. 3 salvages on the side. Yeah, but... yeah, you can do... I don't want to do sideboard, though, for now. I just want to see how this feels. The only thing, like, I would need salvages for is Aurora. I need Gust, maybe. Hard to say. Alright. Export. Text. Copy. Alright. Let's do this. Let the fun begin, my friends. Dex. Vendetta. What are these? How are these in my vendetta list? What the hell? What is this? Huh? Set pink? All right. Months ago, yeah, but why is it in vendetta? That's the question. All right. Canon 1.0. Save. All right, first game of the new set. All right, let's hear your predictions. How good do you guys think this is going to be? How is this going to feel? Are we going to get destroyed? Is it going to be trash? 2 out of 10. Not good. Yo, nobody believes in my vision. 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Bruh, work in progress out of 10. Guys, you guys don't see the vision. I'm sorry. This deck is going to absolutely massacre people. Get ready. Get ready, brother. Wait, they changed stuff around. All right, what are we facing here? We're facing, what the hell is that? Is that Jax? Versus Jax, probably like Forbidding Waste maybe. Now let's go Paper Tree. He's gonna hold. All right. All right. Okay. Sure. That's a problem. It gives him draw. We're going second. Second's pretty good here. I'm pretty happy with second. I only need one of these. I'm gonna keep a Starcross. It's a good card. All right, here we go. Holy Jax Chad. True. True. 1, 2. Let's do now. How do I empower? Is that empower? Is that empower, chat? Yes? Okay, good. Fun times. You got it. Draws a card. No problem. The fun will begin. All right, do this. She's at 3, right? We'll capture here. Go to 1 point. Do I want to just play Cannon here? I think I just want to play Cannon to base. I'm just going to hide Cannon. And keep my mana up for Starcrossed. You moved back. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. All right. We're at 6 mana. We hold. Paper Tree channel. Let's see. I don't have any of my draw yet. That's a little concerning to me. That's fine. You conquer here, mighty unit. No problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No problem, brother. Mm-hmm. Sure. Deflect means nothing to me. I have double Seal of Unity. She's at 3. Not a problem. Okay. Two Ruinations, I'm fine with that. I can ruin it next turn if I want. You hit the nuts, not gonna lie. How did I hit the nuts? Lame. Oh wait, I can't. Oh wait, oh wait. Oh wait, I can't. Not the same battlefield. Wait, wait, wait. Let me think. So he's gonna target this to move. I still have to reveal this to hold on to this. So... that's fine. Reveal. Let's do... I probably want to recall, no matter what. Probably going to star-cross this back to hand. Right? Okay. It's fine. It is what it is. That doesn't hit. This guy gets moved over here. I don't have to pay. I'm not gonna pay because there's nothing to stun. Recycle a... Did I not recycle a purple? I bet. Alright. Got me. I need 2 recruits. I also need to empower this guy. He's at 5. This kills. It's fine. Alright. We got Fizz for Starcrossed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do I want to play this? This is a 3. So let's tap here. So let's go with 4. You can't? Why can't I? No. I used cannon. Maybe I should have gone with both. It doesn't matter though. It did matter. It's just 4v4. Sure. Got rid of the thing. And let's see. Do I want a morbid return now? Sure. Just be mana efficient here. Do this to hand. And pass. I empowered him by playing Kinnan from Hidden. Okay. Paper Tree proc. Thanks. Alright, that's a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still haven't found any of our draw, which sucks. We have no draw, boys. We're kind of screwed with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, two, three. Discard a card. Alright. Now we're getting to the control portion of the game. We're finally catching up, boys. I still haven't found my recall cards, man. It's kind of scuffed. I haven't found my recall cards yet! Capture. 3. And Yes. He's out of units soon. He's gonna be out of units soon. Mm-hmm. No problem. That's a great draw. 4. Discard. Yes. Sure. The draw 1. Yep. I guess he kills me. Oh, I'm in a bit of trouble right now. Him getting rid of that was really bad for me. All right, no units left. We go to 6, 7. To deck bottom. The deck bottom. And I should win here. One zero, baby. That's how I like to do it. All right, all right, all right. So far, so good. 1 and zip. Love to see it. Let's go here. Go to bottom. He gets banished. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Thanks. Oh, and it says to trash, not the bottom. Okay, that's good to know as well. Thanks. I'm learning. Lucky. Lucky. Sure, sure, sure. Very, very lucky. Everyone who said 1 out of 10 were already 1-0. You guys said this game was unwinnable. One Morbid came in clutch. You guys said the game was unwinnable. And look what we're doing. And by the way, this is kind of a bad matchup. All things like, this is not a very good matchup. And I didn't find discard early. Jax is a free... Bro. What do you mean free win? What do you mean? How is it a free win? Do you play LeBlanc at all? Nope. I played it a little bit. I put out one of the first LeBlanc decks on YouTube. It was a full-on Death Knell LeBlanc, and he did pretty well. He's first, right? Going against Shannon, we will see. Alright. I don't know what to do here. It's a bit problematic. I don't want to play this guy yet. I really don't. Play slow. Cannon now, because he just dies to this. Why would I play Cannon here? Now I can play Cannon. I have no room. Ooh, nice draw. Let's... I'm just gonna ramp. Let's ramp it to Ruination, basically. I think that's the best way to play it. Got it. Just ramp into Ruination. You'll love seeing Ruination. Yep. And I'm gonna draw. I have 3 Ruinations in the deck. I could develop board, actually, and go for Baron afterwards, but he's just going to kill the unit with this for free, so... I think I don't do that. It's fine. We're pretty happy here. He can't even develop here. We're buying a turn. And he's still on odds, which is good for us. He's going to pass. He might play, actually, equipment, which is good. I think I have to develop units now. He might ready him. We have to play more stuff. Okay. Defy is fine. Discard a card. Discard a card. You just need more units. They can play Baron next turn for a really big push if he's gonna want to capture a lot of stuff. Okay, that's fine. You got it. You're at 6. No Ruination. Unfortunately, no Fizz, unfortunately, as well. Rock hard. It's a really good drop. Okay. Doesn't matter. I could have empowered him first, you're right. Yo, it's so fun, baby! Oh, I feel like we're so dirty, dude. We're such dirty gamers. Chat, you have to admit this is dirty, dirty beyond belief. Holy. All right. I haven't found Fizz yet, which is a problem. I need Fizz really, really badly. Let's go here. Baron is GG. Is it? Maybe. You shouldn't be able to beat Baron here easily. He can capture one side. But he can hold actually and win, right? Theoretically. Let's put, yeah, I know it has +2. He can hold and win, I think. If I don't find the right answer, I could be kind of screwed. I might have misplayed here. Oh, I might have misplayed. I might have thrown. I might have thrown this game. Because I haven't found Fizz. Where's my Fizz, man? Sure. Yes. Oh, that's good. We go to 6. It's a good drop. What do we play, man? What do I play? Or Baron? I know, man. I don't know what to play here. Okay. Wait, he can play at burst speed? How does he play that? Wait, how does he play it at burst? Oh, does Jax allow that? Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks. That actually sucks. That was really strong. I need to find... I can find Fizz easily, though. Like, Fizz is super easy to find. You got it. Wait, why did he draw? Wait, chat, why did he draw? Oh, he can't go to 8. That's true. My bad. My bad. He should get rid of Lightning Rush every time, I think. I have no accelerated units. I need to find Fizz. I'm already half my deck into it. It's just Lightning Rush. Deck bottom. All right. That's funny. Does he have deny for that? All right. 1, 2, 3. Bottom. Okay. I need to start discarding his hand, unfortunately. It might be... Or cost for the Fizz, thanks. You can't capture 3 things here. It's fine. Only this. I think we just win here. I can Fizz into get Baron back into hand if I wanted to as well. No, it's just over for him. He can't win. I'm just gonna recall him again. Yeah, he has no more cards. I'm just gonna discard this and win. GG. Yeah, it's over. Oh, yeah. Yeah! 2-0, baby! Nobody believed in me. Nobody believed in me, boys. No Fizz ban feels bad. Some win walls. Yeah, I mean, versus this list for sure, but I doubt this list will be meta. First time seeing it. Going on YouTube. My first deck I built. Fun times, man. Fun times. Love the idea of the deck. Maybe I'll cut Vanguard captains. They'll make me a highlight reel. Alright. Nice dude. On stream and see VOD if you wanna see my perspective of our games. Okay, look at that chat. Advertising my stream to get one more viewer. That's how we grow. That's how we do it, boys. They want to see your hand? I'm playing versus you. All right. Have a nice day. Good luck on other games. Here we go. Game 1 is over. 2-0. Not even close. Everyone who's, you know, I just want to like point out. Bro, I can't even find it. I can't find the chat. It's so far behind. Too many people. You guys are too active. Everyone who doubted, have you changed your minds? Have you changed your minds yet, chat? The doubters. 3 out of 10. No longer a 1 out of 10. Yo. No longer 1 out of 10. No, it's a 3 out of 10. Holy. Still doubt? Still doubts too. All right, we got more coming. Listen, it's not over yet. We got more to come. Purple is a strong color, I guess. Wait. First of all, like, time out. A lot of that was yellow. That wasn't just purple. If I didn't have all those ruinations, this game was over. I'm not wrong here. Imagine if I didn't have ruinations. Can we agree ruinations are 3 of in this deck? You guys said 3 ruinations too much. I say it's not enough. I wish I could have 5. I wish I could have 5 ruinations. You have a list for Nasus? We'll be building Nasus as well, don't worry. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. We're going to play more games after. Be right back. All right, we're back. All right, game 2, boys. Let's see who our next victim is to our insane cannon deck. Cannon of Control. Holy. Red Xerius. Let's party. What are we facing here? Is that Zed? Master of Shadows has to be Zed. Okay, Zed. Zed. Let's go Paper Tree. I like Paper Tree. Ramp is good. Discard's not that great versus Zed, honestly. This is actually a really bad matchup. Believe it or not. Because this guy doesn't care about hand size. Right? So, we will see how this goes. Keep. I like the hand, honestly. I don't mind the hand at all. Maybe not this guy for now. Mulligan 1. And discard. And I think we just pass here. Sure. It's a great match for information. You think so? Because he can play out of his graveyard. He wants to get rid of his hand. Alright, let's do... Let's get rid of that. Don't want to deal with it. And we can do this into this as well, which is nice. Stellacorn is a bigger problem. He can't play Stellacorn. He's the wrong color. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying, chat. That is really, really annoying. That's really bad. I have no play here. Oh well. That blocked my second call of the week. I had a really good call of the week into Vanguard, but it's not good enough. Sure. He has flow now, which is annoying too. I think Baron's my win condition right now. I think it's Ruination plus Baron that we're going to win with. We'll see. Point. Yeah. Not bad. I can't recall him, unfortunately. That's fine. I think I play for her now. He has to play. Yeah, sure. He has a lot of draw. Kind of sad. A ramp for Paper Tree. Rasa's fine. What did he get rid of? Wait. What got banished? Oh. Oh, okay. Did he have that on board? I'm confused. When did he play that? When did he play that? Oh, oops. I never triggered Legion. Fixed. Thanks. I don't know what burn card he played. He removed Shadow Order Discipline. When I move, you may burn one to give me +1. How did he remove it, though? He banished your signature spell? Wait. Okay, wait. Wait. What? When you play me, if you pay the additional cost, banish a card in any trash to give a unit assault 2. Okay. Remove. Alright. I still don't know how you banished... Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Another Rasa. Alright, there. 0.2. Alright. We gotta try to stabilize now. Classic Grappler. True. Classic Grappler voice. True. Yep, draw one. Sure. Classic Grappler. You know what's even more classic Grappler, chat? It's a second one. Yes! You all said, hey, Grappler, I think 3 variations too much. Woohoo! That's what I like to see. It's a never too much, baby. 3 variations never too much. Racism. Oh, he top decked a really good card, though. Oh, man. Wait, was that a top deck? No, that wasn't a top deck, was it? It's annoying. It's a really annoying matchup. I don't like this hand, man. Is it 4? Kill. Damn it. I don't like this hand at all. Do I just play Baron here? I feel like Baron's not a bad play. Because he'll go to 6, and then he double holds it, he wins, right? If I play Baron. No, but if I play Baron, he just goes to 6, and he's double holding, which is really annoying. And I have no discard condition at all. I can empty his board now. 3 play Spirit, recall one of his dudes, replay Spirit, discard that dude. I hate that play so much. Still a unit. One's a token, yeah, but it's still a unit. It's still a unit. The token's still the unit. Oh, wait, you're right. I could have done something different here. Draw here. Moving to 5 is not the end of the world. Oh shit. That's, man, he's top decking so good. His top decks are really good. They're so good, his top decks. Yikes. Okay. Gonna get his Rasas back. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. He still doesn't have lethal. No, discard game is bad. That's why I said Zed is a really rough matchup, because he doesn't care about discard. It's similar to Jinx. You can find another Ruination. I can top deck a Ruination. Still possible. I have one more in the deck, but yeah. Sure, you got it. 5. I think I need to just develop Baron at this point and hope for the best. 6, 7, 8. Did I play anything from my graveyard or hidden this entire game? I don't think I activated Cannon once, did I? Anywhere other than your hand, empower me. I think I haven't. Not yet. Ruination top deck would just win the game, right? The other play really is just Baron. Alright, let's do this. I didn't play hidden. First, third Ruination? Good question. I need units, probably. Does that go through? I think I go here and draw a card and just don't kill that. I think I need to draw. Alright, I mean, I just recall him, right? There's no reason not to recall this. Well, no, because if I recall, he goes and he can actually win the game. No, I need to force him to play a Rasa over here, so. I need to force him to double Rasa mid, I think. Because, again, Rasa kills this guy. Can he win now? Paper Tree. He can win here, yes. This is a bad matchup. Again, I just have no discard win because everything here has flow. It's so strong because of flow. Alright, he can capture here and go to 7. Oh, wait. Oh, he can do that. Oh, oops. GG. Yeah, I forgot he can move to Baron Pit. That was a good game. Rough matchup. We could try one more, I guess, but let's go for game 2. We didn't find Fizz. Maybe I need a third Fizz in this game. Maybe a third Fizz is the right play. I'll go... Baron isn't needed after all. No, he was good this game. He was actually solid. Did I go second ever in this matchup? I'm gonna go... In this matchup, going second's not bad. I'm gonna go second. Everybody has sideboard, I don't. It's a bit annoying. Going second lets you play cannon all the time. Alright. What the hell is that? You hold here, burn 3. Jesus, that's ugly. Okay. Holy crap, that's ugly. Keep. Did I play this early? I probably play him early, do I? Do I? Not really, right? Alright, let's just buy time here. I should have played stack deck first. Yeah, I should have just did this first. That was a misplay. It's really good too. Ooh, what do I do? I think I need Ruination in this matchup. Because he's sort of miracle-y. He goes really, 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 really wide. With the Rasas. This is an important card. But yeah, very, very bad matchup overall. Okay. Okay. You might have burn. I'd rather lose this than this. And I have to develop. And playing this is pointless. Burn 3 is really rough. Empower Legend? For what? I didn't do anything to empower him. Wait, what am I empowering for? Oh, wow. Wait for Champion Zone? Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. That's true. Assault 2, right? So this goes to 4, this goes to 6. He has 7 might. Hmm. 4. Goes to 6. And we killed this guy. I was missing 1 damage, unfortunately. How do I play this now? I think I develop... I can just play Bewitching Spirit as well. That's not bad, is it? The Bewitching Spirit's not bad here. You throw away Rasa? Okay, interesting. Interesting throwaway. I don't have sideboard. Yep. I think Forge is going to be, by the way, critical in sideboard. It's a great card for my deck as well. Like, it's definitely going to be a 3 of in my sideboard. Mm-hmm. Sure. We have Ruination coming up soon, which is fine. I just need to get rid of Fizz. That's my only real problem. Like, Fizz is just a problem. Because you can replay Shadow of the Past. Should main Forge? Possibly. Depends on the matchups. Like, I've got so many great matchups, I think, with this deck that I don't really need to main it. It's a decent main deck card. But it's only really for decks like this. Rasa. Okay. No problem. He's only got 3 of these shadows from the past things, right? So again, not a huge issue. This guy dies to whatever. I don't really care. Okay. Sure. Get a point for free. Get rid of his last card. Cleave. Is this Zed empowered? Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. Wait. Okay. Your legend tap. Let's get rid of... I don't know. Let's just get rid of Rasa. So he gets this card before draw. Okay. Sure. So he's out of cards. Good. Is Rasa here? I'm gonna actually I probably should have, but I was trying to save my units, get him back to hand. It was basically just saving my unit overall. Alright, how do I play this properly now? I don't know how to play this properly. I need my draw cards. It's done. Tough game. Okay. Hours Legend? I do, yes, correct. Okay, one, this. Thanks. He's banished, right? Yeah, remove. Or annoying card. Better. It's better here. Wait, this one, right? Wait, why was it still there? Wait, where did that come from? Wait. To deck bottom, I think. Play to deck bottom, yeah. And remove. Where's remove? Your turn. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. You go to 6 here. We're just gonna clear his board and we're good, I think. Okay, he's gonna Morbu return Shadow of the Past his units. Fine. I just need a Ruination here, I think, and I should be good. I think with Ruination, we're in a fine spot. A bit annoying, but whatever. How many units do you have? I go to 6. I can just kill this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to kill 5 units. I think I have no way to kill 5 units. No, not really. If I had Baron, I could do... burn 3. Yeah, you're right. Do I have a better play here? Game 3? Sure. Alright, let's do game 3. My hand's way too strong with double fizz. He wasn't going to stabilize anymore. And this is a really bad matchup. Like, really, really bad. Because he plays from his burn pile. He doesn't play from his normal, hand. It's such a tough matchup. Going first, we're going second. I like going second. Keep, not keep. I'm really hoping to find my damn ramp combo. Would have won the first game. How? How do I play this? How do I play this hand? I could just play Cannon here. Cannon's a pretty good play, I think. I kind of like Cannon overall. Wherever he goes, I get the kill. This de-ramps me too much. This is a non-ramp play. Sure. How do we play this now? All right, let's draw some cards. point. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play this as well. I should play that first. And discard. Alright. I need to find seals. This is already getting too expensive. I think Akali will be good. Probably, yeah. Probably will. No seals yet, unfortunately for me. Developing so much. He has one Shadows of the Past there. I need to get rid of his fizzes. Alright, I think we're just going to look to discard his entire hand. And then eventually go for the kill condition. 7 mana. Okay. I have no accelerates. That's obvious. I'm going to have to play Ruination. So let's just do everything that's not Ruination based. Stack deck. Lightning Rush. We've got the seal, but it's kind of useless. At least right now it's useless. So we do probably... I got a Ruination next turn, no matter what. Two Tentacles from Flow. Two mana left. Yeah, next turn I have to Ruinate. We'll use this for removal early, just to see what happens, and then we'll Ruination afterwards. He's at 5. They didn't rename Ruination. Why would they rename it? Okay, sure. This is just to get him to spend resources. Build Zed. Well, he didn't take the bait. Alright. We have Call the Week into Call the Week. I gotta keep him at 5 points, basically. Okay, sure. He's got a lot of good cards he can get with that. If he has a Fizz on top of that, I'm kind of screwed. What's up, Slot? Okay. 1, 2, and 0 mana for him as well. He has to get rid of 1 Chaos Rune, which is fine. I have full clear either way, but... All right, let's try that. See how that feels. All right, you got it. No problem. Tough game, dude. Tough game. Tough matchup. Such a tough matchup. Recycle the call I did. What do you mean? Didn't I? I need to keep him alive here. Now I need to start ramping really hard. Sure. I'd be worried about Falling Star, I wonder. Maybe I should have recalled him. Yeah, maybe I should have recalled him, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, that's painful. That's so painful! Yeah, this weapon is going to be an issue as well. Why does he have... Why 3? Okay, got it. Alright, we're just looking at Ruination next turn, basically. There's no other play. It's a decent card. Am I ruinating next turn? I don't know if I'm ruinating next turn or not. If I'm not, this is for 4 with this buff. I probably am ruinating next turn. We'll see. We just play Kennen though. See what happens. See what he does. He's getting to the double conquer point. We should talk more about what you're doing. I kind of am talking about what I'm doing. But yeah. So right now we're either ruinating, but we also want to have a way to clear with Call the Weak into Fizz Call the Weak. That's another option. That's another playable option. Alright, you got it. Just to play unit for free. I do also have Fizz into Recall card, which is decent. Sure. This is the first deck you cooked? Yes, we're doing really well with it. Did you recycle 2 for equip? Doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't make any difference, honestly. He probably didn't, but I don't care. I don't care if he did or not. So he has 11 might over here. I can recall one of these two. With this. So 3 mana recalls one of the two. I'd be down to 6 by playing this. Right? Can I then double... Oh, man. He's at 5. That's such a problem. If this was 1 less, I'd have a much better play here. I don't know how to play this exactly. No, I don't have enough mana. This also only goes to... No, this is only 2. I have to ruinate no matter what. I don't have a choice. Is this ruination? Which means I gotta save one of my units. I don't know who to save. He's at 7. He's gonna go to 9. I could also just kill everything. Can I? And not care about discarding. Just win combat. So I have recall. I can recall the Rasa. This can go to 6 might if I wanted to. Trade for the Rasa, recall the Fizz. He's just Ruination. Yeah, it's just Ruination. Has to be. All right. It's just Ruination. And then we just play Call the Weak Fizz. Or we play Bewitching Spirit, Fizz, recall Bewitching Spirits. Oh my god, he has another Fizz. He's drawn a lot of his Fizzes, dude. It's really, really tough for us. Yeah. This is an easy matchup if I have sideboard, though. Like, there's a lot of cards I can use sideboard to just win this matchup outright. But without sideboard, it's really tough. Okay. Doesn't have the mana to play that, though. That's really good. Wait. He tapped 3 mana to play Zed. 1 float. Oh, was he floating 1? Got 4 units. Cycle purple to activate. Alright, alright. Well, let's... I mean, there's only... I just gotta kill everything, otherwise I'm just gonna lose. So might as well just start doing it. This. Right? Gotta open with that. Let's recall the Rasa. And unfortunately, I am forced to call the weak my own unit, which sucks. Alright. What do you sideboard? You sideboard the stuff that removes things from graveyard, because there's going to be a lot of graveyard decks. So that's like number one. Forge, whatever it's called. That one just like bricks all of these decks. It's really good. Double Rasa here. Oh, that's really strong too. Okay. I think we just lose here. Unless you get a... Well, actually, I have some options, but not many great ones. I could get a Fizz. I don't even know what wins this. Because he's going to capture with Fizz, and he's going to play Rasa off of his stuff. Just Gust Monk, maybe. There's a lot of ways to sideboard. I'm not worried about the deck like in this matchup with sideboarding, but I haven't built a sideboard yet. I wish I had one more mana just to ramp with Treasure. That would have been really good too. Yeah, I don't think we have I don't think we have an out here. I think we just lose. What is the card called? It's called Forge, right? Yeah, Forge of the Future. Mm-hmm. Wait. How does he play that? Isn't he missing one mana to play him? Had one floating left? No? He's 2 mana, right? Okay, okay. I don't even know, dude. Okay. Sure. Doesn't really matter. I don't know where he had this mana from, but whatever. It's fine. I think you... I'm not sure. Actually not sure. Is it 7? What outs do we have here? Do we have any outs? I think we have no outs. I think we're just... Is Fizz an out? I don't even know if Fizz is an out. Move. Alright, GG's. Alright, bit of a weird game. That was fun. I do need Forge of the Future here. In the sideboard, not in the main deck. So, this can be easily... I mean, we don't have a sideboard. He was sideboarding, we weren't. But for sideboard, this is definitely... Because, by the way, it actually might be better than this card. Although I do like Vanguard Captain. I think these are very useful. This is just great. Like, 3 of these. It's an amazing card in this deck, per se. Like, everything else discarded, like, that card itself is very good in this deck. It might even be main deckable. Right? All to sideboard. But still. Excellent addition. Because, again, there's multiple decks discounters. So, excellent addition. You know, Baron might not be a thing at all. I don't know if Baron's good enough to play. He's decent. He's decent, though. What else is good for sideboard? We should put some sideboard cards for difficult matchups. I mean, I'll figure it out as we play more. As I run into matchups I have a hard time with. Does it empower Cannon? It's a good question. No, it's not considered a card. No. Gust Monk? I don't know if I like Gust Monk. It's decent. As a sideboard card, it's decent. Salvage. Oh, yeah. Salvage is bis, bro. It's like Aurora. Like, I could just put 3 salvages in. We're great. Triple salvage is great here. We can go 10 sideboard cards, by the way. Angler for Victor. Do I really care about Angler when I have Ruination, though? Honestly? Do we actually care? Downwell for Azir. Well, Downwell is good in Victor, too, right? But I don't know how much I like Downwell. Again, I have Ruination. Third Fizz. Yeah, Fizz is so good in this deck. Yeah, we just got to play a third one. So, third Fizz. Third Fizz for sure. This card's kind of dead, right? I think this card maybe kind of sucks. Actually, no, this is not bad. Spectral Matron is not bad. I just never had a good chance to play it, but it's solid because we're running Yellow Seal. Well, it's an on-play effect, and this is... I feel like Glasgow Mixologist is a cut. I'm going to actually cut him. I actually don't like Glasgow. I don't like Glasgow at all. I've never liked him because he's Death Knell. Yeah, let's just remove Glasgow entirely. Doesn't fit in this deck. Third Fizz feels really good. Goes well with Cull of the Week. Meh, kind of. Let's play one copy of Forge of the Future main deck. This looks way more solid. Looks way better. It's okay when we play Ruination, but he's just expensive to play. What else do we like? I like Morbid Return. What do we not like here? Ezreal for draw? Nah, it's Purple Seal. I really don't want to play anything with purple cost except for Fizz. Because I'm not running Purple Seals. I'm already running 2 cards that have D-Ramp. And I don't want to D-Ramp in this deck. I want to ramp more than anything. White Tide. It's a good hidden card. It activates Cannon because it's hidden. And it's one I like with a Baron Nashor as well. I think it's decent. As a one-of. It's an early game drop as well. And it can like remove my spirits away from like battlefields. Alright, let's try this. I like this. I like this a lot better. Alright. Now we have a bit of a sideboard for the kind of deck we can't beat. I have a hidden unit in my hand. Pay its cost to play it. Tried the Karox combo. I don't know what that is. Not sure. Alright. Lending Aura. Nice. Continue. Lilia. Interesting matchup. Definitely this. Alright, let's party. This should be very interesting. This is probably not a very good matchup for us, by the way. Because she doesn't care much about removal, because her units die anyway. And she blocks Cull of the Week really effectively. We're going second. We really want to Bewitching Spirit this game, basically. So I'm going to hold on to this and just going to look for my combos. We're going to open with Bewitching into stack deck this and shenanigans like that. Alright. Party time. She D-ramps 1, which is great. Unless she has a 2-drop. Oh, perfect start for us then. Great start. Great start. Let's open Bewitching Spirit immediately. Let's give him a hard time. Yeah, I messed up, by the way, in the order. It's fine. I should have not passed there. 4 mana? For what? Okay, sure. You overpaid by 1 mana, but that's fine. No problem. Oh, that's a nice draw. My turn 2 here. Discard versus ramp. Discard versus ramp. Can I activate? I could just play cannon and kill. Yeah. Oh wait, oh wait. Oh, I forgot about. Oh my god, wait, I inted. I actually inted, dude. I actually inted. I'm so bad at games. I forgot about this. So retarded. Too late now. Alright, it is what it is. It's fine. I cannot believe I lost that. Hopefully I find another one. If I don't, I'm kind of screwed. I really couldn't afford to lose that. Yeah, I forgot about Mask of Foresight. But yeah, sure. Still got to kill a unit. I'm not mad at that. His sprite is gonna maintain value, unfortunately. Like he'll get free draw off of this if I let it happen. So I just gotta make sure he never holds Dusk Rose. So maybe it wasn't a mistake. Maybe it's fine. I needed to kill her, I think. Well, actually, no. He wasn't gonna proc it. He was never gonna kill her off for that. Okay, you got it. Let's do this first. Actually, let's do this first no matter what. To draw like that. Let's do this. You'll bounce back otherwise. You can stupefy. Okay. Sure. Do this. All right. No problem. We've got a lot of mana to work with. I'm pretty happy with that. Draws a card. We need to empty his hand now. Basically, it's just empty the hand, and we can relax. I'm going to 10 mana. Relatively happy with that. I got the recalls. We just can't let him proc Dusk Rose too many times. Kenny can kill every single turn, sort of. Annoying card. Thank you. Just gotta get rid of draw. Nothing else matters. Just get rid of draw. Sure. You got it. Go to 3. All right. Interesting. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if I should be worried, though. Okay, sure. What are we moving here? He's 3. Yeah. Okay. Why? He's 4. We just trade. I'm just gonna take the trade. I'm fine with that. Yeah. We'll trade. I'm fine with it. You can't deal with that. Now to get rid of his cards slowly. This is gone, by the way. He needs to get a couple of double captures. He's going to run out of tempo. I just don't want this to die. Everything else is fine. Ruination here. He's going to play Sprite Mother, I think. I don't really want to ruinate, but if I have to, I have to. It is what it is. I've got a lot of options. Five. Did I enable him with anything I played? I don't think I empowered Cannon with anything. Not that I remembered. Wait, did I? Okay. Sure. You got it. Point. It just kills it, by the way. It also, this is just basically discard a card because it removes a drop. He's looking to defy this, which is fine. I can replay with Fizz. Doesn't matter. I have perfect amount of mana for this. Dead. Lullaby gone. Three mana. Wrong rune. Doesn't make a difference. I'm getting all my runes back next turn anyway. Alright. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have made any difference though. It's fine. Alright, we got him out of cards. It's way too slow for him, I think. He can go to 6 here with double capture. I still have Baron, which is pretty nice. He can't hold. Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Sure. Let's see here. Okay. We're good? All right. Discard. Stupefy, sure. Empower Cannon. And now we play Baron. Next turn we win. He has no way to stop it, I think. Yeah, I like the Baron here. He's going to make it just impossible for him to win, I think. He's going to play his little... Summon a little Sprite. Sprite Fountain's pretty strong here, but it still dies to Fizz. So we're in a good spot. He can double capture. Even that doesn't matter. We're just going to kill both. Yep. Going to go to 6. He can play her for 7. Why doesn't it say 6? Mm-hmm. You got it. 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 3. Six. Five. All right. Not bad, not bad. Do you think I can be like you when I grow up? Maybe. Maybe. We're holding to lethal here. He has to kill... this is a 4 now, by the way. Ooh, that's really a big play. Holy, that's the best top deck, man. Bro! He got the nut top deck. He got the nut top duke. It's cheating! It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's so unlucky, dude. That's so unlucky. It's insanely unlucky. So these hit for 5 each. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh, you got one of the best top decks. Well, it wasn't the nuts. There's probably better ones out there. He needs to be able to hold here. It's gonna be really... I mean, it's impossible for him to hold. Vex inside. I don't think this is a problem deck for me. I don't think it's a problematic deck. Unchecked power could be sick, though. I gotta say. Like, unchecked power could be disgusting. You could Janet on Awaken. True. True. That is true. We'll see what we do. I mean, I still have Ruination. Valheim Stream 1. I think you got a Unity is thinking of just playing it there and holding. We're going to 7. We win if we conquer on 8, but we have no way to go there unless I top... Well, I do have one Tide Turner, which just wins the game on the spot, right? You should just trade this into this and kill it. But his play might just be to go there. I don't know. Five versus 5. On guard. Oh, that kills me. Jesus. Oh, he top decked really good. Top decked really good. It's 7. He still doesn't hold, by the way. He's still not holding for lethal. He needs a unit now to hold for lethal. So we're not dead yet. He is drawing a lot. Valheim stream when? We'll see. Not sure yet. What's your card? Are you playing a unit to hold with? If he does, I'm kind of screwed. Well, not really. I have so many cards I can draw that it's not that big of a deal. If I find Tide Turner, I think I just win. He can't beat Tide Turner, I think. That's annoying. That's annoying, boys. I need Tide Turner ASAP. 6. Well, it's just stack deck, I guess. He has this he can answer with, okay. The deck bottom. Can we get it? I'm getting so scammed here. Broken searching. What was I looking for again? What am I looking for again? Remind me. Yeah, Tide Turner or stack deck. Tide Turner or oh my god, whatever. Or oh, okay, we found it. That's huge. Okay, to hand. I was gonna go. This was another answer. Found him. Didn't put the other 2 cards in trash. Did I not? It's not gonna matter, I think. But my bad. Power cannon, thanks. Go to 7. And now I'm pretty sure I do. He can't win, right? He could have unchecked power, I guess. All right. Now we're just holding for lethal. Imagine top deck uncheck power. Imagine how sick that would be. I mean, no shot, right? We're not that unlucky. Boom, baby! That's how you do it! Gay. Well, actually, no, he can draw cards by capturing, so it's not over yet, but still. He can still uncheck power. He has to capture and draw. I still have 16 might here, so yeah, again, like, that's the only way he can stop it. He's never breaking through 16 might. Okay. Sure. It's not enough. Simply not enough, even if he makes another one now. He has to capture with one of them, right? Still 9 might. Yeah, it's not enough. He has to take one here and draw a card. See what he draws. You should have actually done that before creating this. Then you have one more mana. Doesn't matter. All right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeez. Good game. See, this is where Baron shines, dude. I'm telling you. There is games where Baron is just going to be really, really useful. We have the ramp. We're very good at ramping. So, games like this. Freaking fantastic. All right. All right, boys. Proof of concept done. The second version of the deck, the one we just made right now, is the better one. Now they have sideboard. We are a lot stronger. And I think this deck is freaking fantastic. I love it. I think the deck is great. I think the deck has so much potential once it gets a little bit more refined as well. You discard their hand. You kill their board. How do they win? And by the way, we faced just bad matchups. And we still got out ahead. Like, how does a mid-range deck beat this? Tell me, how does a mid-range deck stop this from happening? And now that we have ways to, like, remove enemy graveyard, it's even stronger. We just remove all the flow cards. I might even go, like, I think the one big counter to this deck, the one big annoying counter is, what do you call it? Flow cards, right? Well, now we have triple armory. You know what? We could just go monk. We just go gust monk. Why not? Triple gust monk into the sideboard as well. No reason not to. All to sideboard. Look at that. All of a sudden, we remove everything from their graveyard. It's over. GG. Yeah, nice. And this is actually kind of decent versus Sivir Aurora. Yeah, because we can go 10 sideboard. Exactly. Like, we have already very good anti-Aurora tech here. Just with those two cards. 2 purple Vexes as last sideboard. I don't know. I don't think Lily is a problem. Do you? I don't think we need purple. Because we're never holding. We never really, like, play to hold. It's not in our playstyle. This card has been really good, too. It's just such a threat, and it activates my cannon immediately. Maybe you got lucky this time. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. But, and we have so much search. Wow. With triple lightning rod. Oh my god. Oh, what a fun list. Alright. Let's do an intro for Tams. Alright. Let's intro for Tams here. Let's have fun with that. What is up, YouTube? Holy, we have the first deck we have made in this new set, and this one is spicy. Now, everyone's saying Kennen's going to be broken. We're going to play him in Miracle. We're going to play Rasas. Forget all that. This is Control Kennen. And how does Control Kennen work, you may ask? Well, let me educate you. Control Kennen says, how does it feel to not own a hand? It feels really bad, and we saw this with Pike, by the way. You know, triple Bewitching Spirit, triple Pack of Wonders, a lot of draw and ramp to be able to just spam the Bewitching Spirit, Star-Crossed, etc., etc. they'll end up with no hands. This is Pike 101. This is our bread and butter. But what was the downside of Pike? Two downsides. I can't deal with Baron and Rune Runner because they're untargetable. And number two, if they build a board before I wipe everything they have from their hand, I sometimes can't remove the board. This is where yellow comes in. Triple Ruination. You might say Grappler has too many Ruinations. I disagree. Watch the games and you will see that there's no such thing as too many Ruinations. Number two, all those units we can't kill, triple Cull the Week. And no, this is not triple Cull the Week. This is like 20 Cull the Weeks because we have as well triple Fizz to repeat the Cull the Weeks. Now you might say, but Grappler, you might end up killing your Fizz. Not a problem. This guy blocks Cull the Week. This chick blocks Cull the Week. And by the way, we have other ways to do it as well. Forge the Future also blocks Cull the Week. So Fizz is not necessarily going to be dying there. If we ramp really high, which we will many games, especially versus Control, we do have one Baron. We have a Spectral Matron to replay the Fizz or the Bewitching Spirit. And just overall, this is a pure Control package. We both kill everything and we discard everything. The only deck we had trouble with was Zed because he plays his entire deck from his graveyard. We fixed it. Next time we face Zed, not a problem. We have triple Forge the Future, 2 here, 1 main deck, and triple Gustmonk. So if Zed is just nonstop playing from graveyard Rasas, no longer an issue. We just remove those Rasas. It's over for him. Deck is looking great. I hope you guys enjoyed the games. And, yeah, tell me what you think. All right. And for the outro, all right. Oh, damn. What is that? Just to fix the outro, at the end of it, you can just add... Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more decks. We're going to be building a lot this set. See you all on the next video. Peace! All right, Tams. That was smooth. Did you script that? What do you mean? I just put it all together. That was. This is a cool deck, bro. You guys as excited as I am? That's a cool deck. I think this is absolute victory for a first craft. I think we have put together something very, very nice to play. Do we agree or not? What about Lux, bro? Grappler with the Ruination tech. How do you counter this deck? I don't know. I don't know, but it's really, really fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's very hard to stop. All right. I think the next deck we're going to build, because I want to do a deck a day. I want to do 1 deck a day, chat. What is our next deck going to be? What are we building after this? Okay, now that let me explain. The reason I went Kennen first is because this is a deck, everyone's going to be making Kennen decks. People will get fatigued with Kennen. What is another very popular deck people are going to be making lists for? Jace. Maybe a Jace deck. Yes. Only problem is Jace is probably gonna want to do Aurora. I'm not sure. But maybe we just get Jace out of the way. I don't really want to play Akali. I'm not excited for Akali, chat. I might do Akali last. I might go I might actually pick, by the time we've done the decks that are fun, people will already have made Akali, then they can just showcase a deck someone else has made. I want to do Nasus. I do. For my own unique takes, I think this deck, no one's building a deck like this. I think this is a very unique Grappler style deck. For the unique decks I want to make, definitely Kennen. I've already done it. Number 2 unique Grappler deck, definitely going to be Renekton. I'm going full Dragons, Renekton. Number 3 unique deck I want to build is definitely Mel. I'm going all in on, I might even do a hidden Mel tech with full Teemo synergy and just winning with, but it's going to be Mel with Swain as the finisher. It's going to be Swain Mel. All right. So that's what I'm going for, a Swain Mel version. And I don't know if I'm going to go absolutely insane with hidden cards for early game, or if I'm going to go more like Control Ezreal-ish for early game. I don't know yet. But we'll definitely make something cool there. I'm also very excited to do Nasus. I really want to build a Nasus deck. How unique my Nasus deck is going to be is, though, hard to say. Because I think he's a little bit, one-dimensional in deck building. So time will tell what happens with Nasus. But Susan is going to be fun. And then we can try Spider decks. That could be a blast. I don't know what legend we're going to run it. Bessa I'm not super excited for. I might build one. I might just copy a list and showcase it. Not sure yet. All the mid-range decks, except for Renekton, I'm probably going to, look into other people's builds. But yeah. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. That was a fun stream. You guys have fun today? Did you have as much fun as I did? Because I really enjoyed it. It's been a while since we played Riftbound. Oh, I love expansions, dude. I love new cards. It's so fun. Oh, it's so good. Nothing better, man. Diving into a new set, building new decks no one's seen before. It's a pleasure. All right. Guys, tomorrow is another day. We'll have more fun then. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for, if you're new here, consider following on either YouTube or Twitch. So you can see me again if you like at this time. By the way, real quick announcement for those who actually care about this, but we do have a Discord, and it is not only a good place to chat with like-minded people. There's a lot of cool people in our Discord. We have a nice little Riftbound section. It is very well moderated, the Discord. One cool thing about the Discord is we never, like these announcements where we ping everyone, it happens like twice a year. So you will be respected, you will not be pinged, number one. And number two, when you join, you can select a role to be notified when I go live or when I go make a new YouTube video. So if that is something you want, like a notification, Grappler's live, or Grappler's video just came out on YouTube, you can select one of these two and you will be pinged in the respective channel. So it's a cool little feature if you guys want to use it. If not, that's okay. Just something you guys can consider. And yeah, we have a Riftbound general section. People are talking, people are having fun. So consider that as well. Let me post the Discord link here on YouTube for the YouTube viewers too. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we end it? Because that is pretty much it for the stream. What a great first deck. Super satisfied. All right. If not, do you have an updated Lux deck? No. I might go into it. We'll see. But I have not made an updated Lux deck down. It was very funny. Hell yeah. Awesome. All right. See you all tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And have a great, great Sunday. Later, friends. Peace!